find a niche, you are not alone. This is the biggest reason why most of the people are not growing on social media. And in this video, I will be teaching you and giving you a proven formula by which you can find a niche and you can start growing on social media and start attracting the brands. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are thinking about starting your social media journey or growing on social media, then finding your niche or choosing a right niche is the very most important part before you even start. And today I will be making it super easy for you. But before we start with that, let's figure out what's the problem. Here, either most of the people, they are having too many niches that they make videos on, either they are copying someone else, or either they try to change their topics or their contents every other week. And that's why they are not going on social media. Because always be clear that when you post too many things, when you have too many niches and too many type of contents, audience get confused, and confused people don't follow. Instead of guessing and instead of thinking in what topic or in what niche you need to make your videos on, let's apply this formula, and at the end of this video you will find out your niche and on which topic you need to make your videos. When I say about your niche should always sit on three things. Three basic things should be there when you pick your niche. The very first thing is your interest, what you're interested in. Second thing that we need to think is about skills, like what you can provide value on. And the third and the most important that I think will make it work or break is the demand. Now, when I told you this, you always need to make sure when you pick a niche, it should not always be something that you are interested in. Yeah, it should be something that you are interested in, but not just what you are interested in. Because let's say that you are interested into something, but maybe the audience are not. And the other thing that you really need to make sure is that you are able to put your values in that video. You are able to teach something to them. You are able to give them some important knowledge that you can share, right? Which will grow the credibility of the video and by which people will start following you. And the third part that I said was demand. Now, I see a lot of influencers and big creators that talk about that you should always pick a niche that you are always interested in because you should not be getting bored after making certain videos, which I completely agree. I completely agree in the fact that we don't want to be a creator who is making a video today because we like that topic, or we are forced to make in that topic, and tomorrow we get up and we say, oh, I'm so bored, I don't want to make a video. No, we don't want that. So we want to be interested in what we are doing. So we want a topic that we are really keenly interested in, but we are able to provide some knowledge, some value, some education to them. That's important. Third part is also super important because I personally feel a market is something that demands. They are the demanders. If they are not demanding your kind of video, they will not watch that video, they will not follow you, you will not have an audience. For example, you are interested in fashion. Now, I'm giving an example of fashion because I make video in lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. So I am more particular into that industry and I know a lot about that. So let's say you are interested in fashion. So here, fashion is a very broad sense, right? Fashion comes a lot of things, and you can provide your value into styling things. You have a knowledge of styling, like different outfits, different accessories, and ornaments. So you know how to do that. Now let's say and let's say what's the demand. Like maybe these days people are more into streetwear fashion and styling. So your particular niche or a specific niche could be something like streetwear styling or affordable streetwear styling, something that people are really interested in, and these days those things are more into demand. So that can be a really good example if you are someone who wants to go into fashion. Here's where most of the people go wrong because they stay too broad. They want to cover each and everything. And personally speaking, I did the same when I just started. When I just started, I wanted to do each and everything in beauty, in fashion, in lifestyle, because these were the three broad topics which I was really interested in. I learned it the hard way, so I don't want you guys to suffer the same. So I'm just giving you this proven formula which you can use. So I was telling that I did the same. I used to make videos on each and every topic, and eventually it didn't go well, right? Then I decided, okay, I need to stick with something, and I decided with the beauty. And in the beauty, I started to go with skincare. And also in the skincare, I decided to be very specific. I started with Korean skincare, which at that time was really into demand and people were really watching that kind of videos. So it gave me that boost and I could grow on social media. Let's say you are someone into fitness. So see, again, the fitness is like a very broad term, right? So instead of fitness, what we can do, we can be very specific, saying home workout for beginners. Say like how to lose your weight without going to the gym. Something like that that's more specific, because the more specific you are, it is faster for you to grow. So what I want to say is like, don't overthink your niche. Okay, you got this three formula, you got this three step. There's your interest, you can provide the value, and there's a demand in the industry. Then just don't overthink. Just pick one niche and I need to tell this to people, let it work for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks you need to give your niche for to see that if it's working or not, because that's where people are like, doing it so wrong. They just post a video or two, then they wait for 1 2 days, they don't see any views, then they restart with another niche. No, that's not how social media works. You need to let your videos go out to the public, to the explore page, to the for you page, let them sink in their mind. So you just need to be calm, let the video work for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks, just keep posting consistently. Now you might be thinking, oh, she again went back to consistent. I'm not telling you about like this gonna give you something, but I just want you to stay consistent, because you can see how your videos are getting reactions. Like, are people really liking it? Because you can see how many views you get, you can see how many likes there are, you can see the ratio between likes and views. From there you can at least have an idea, because I always say that audience are the one who will give you the idea what will work. Yeah, they are the one to teach you. And with that, okay, this part is also very important, because you really need to avoid these things. Yeah, you really need to avoid these things if you want to grow on social media. The very first, stop changing your niche every 2 days, because that way you will not grow on social media. Trust me, I am someone who did that. I wasted my 4 years of my life doing the same. So I don't want you to do the same, right? Because you're learning from me. So I want you to get your PR packages like I did mine when I just had only 4,000 followers. So if you want that, just stop changing your content every 2 days. And the other thing is, stop copying others. Like, see, we can get some kind of inspirations from seeing others video. We can have the same exact idea, but we need to have our own personality and our own uniqueness when we make a video. So stop copying word by word from other creators, but that, because that will take you nowhere, guys. That will literally take you nowhere. Just you're gonna get a lot of hate comments saying that you copied someone else, which we don't want. And the other thing, and the last thing that I want to say is, stop trying to target everyone. Because in this video previously, I told you about how we need to be very specific when we choose our niche, because we don't want to target everyone. Always keep in mind that targeting everyone, you will attract none. So did you get the idea how to get your niche or how to find your niche? If you are still confused, always remember the formula: interest, skill, and demand. Let me go that again: interest, skill, and demand. Always keep it simple, stay consistent, and then your niche will start to look more clearer over time. So, guys, if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, I have created a whole playlist with all this kind of videos where I will be teaching you how to grow on social media and how to get a brand deal, because I got mine with just 4,000 followers.